Hi guys, I know it's been a while, no, not a while, 3 months since I last uploaded a video talking about my memory having Mr. Appleford for class. So now I am back after 3 months, and in those 3 months a lot can happen. I'm not gonna get into detail of what happened over these 3 months, but a lot has happened that it has drained my mental health overall, especially, facing, hateful messages online. And I've been just, taking less time to just recover and clear my mind and just, recover. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my wisdom teeth extraction and what went on during the extraction, and just a lot of things. So first of all, before I get into my wisdom teeth extraction story, I would like to thank all of you for commenting. I have trouble speaking after wisdom teeth extraction, but I want to thank you all for commenting sweet words and just unconditional support on the video, my first ever video. It means a lot to me that you all took your time and just hear me talk about those happy memories I had with my teacher as a student. And I want to thank all the sweet comments you guys left. It never goes unnoticed. It makes my days to read all those comments from you guys. It means a lot to me. Without further ado, I'm gonna get right into my wisdom teeth extraction story and just share a lot with all of you, because you guys deserve to know everything that has happened and why I have been gone for 3 months. So for these 3 months, I've gone through what I call a heartbreak, and just not weeks ago, but a month ago, having to face just hateful messages on social media. And I have been recovering, so I'm not going to get into why people were hating on me and what people say, because at the end of the day, we cannot control what people say about us, what people view about us, because it's just how people are, and not people share the same view or mindset as us. So I'm not gonna, respond back to what people say or view about me, because, people are allowed to have their own views and to not agree. and I've learned that when you don't respond back to what people say about you, it's better for your mental health mentally. So on to the wisdom teeth extraction part of this video. So first of all, if you don't know what a wisdom teeth extraction is, it's a type of minor oral surgery where you are put to sleep either under local or general anesthesia or being sedated with laughing gas. So for the first month in September or so, I had a consultation with an oral surgeon my dentist or orthodontist assigned me to. So I went to the consultation. We went through, what will happen during the extraction and if I needed bone graft and all that stuff. So it has been, stressful having to, knowing what to do and all that stuff. It wasn't very stressful during consultation, but on the day of my wisdom teeth extraction, I was really nervous. I didn't know what to say. I was shaking most of all, and I was really worried to the point where I didn't know what to say. I was completely silent on the day of my extraction. So that wasn't until I got numbed on that day of my extraction. So on that day of my wisdom teeth extraction, I went to the assigned place my orthodontist assigned me to, and I checked in and everything was fine. And then I was in the dentist room, on the dentist chair, and I was numbed first by a purple kind of cream. I think it was a numbing cream that the oral surgeon put it on my mouth so that I don't feel pain during the extraction. And then after, it was the local anesthesia that they put me on. So I was not asleep nor sedated because I was awake during the extraction. I was thinking of many things that make me happy, so I didn't even need to worry. The oral surgeon that did my wisdom teeth extraction was amazing. So for those who are nervous about getting their wisdom teeth extracted, I am here to say that it's not scary or bad to get your wisdom teeth extracted, because in the long run it's gonna help more of your jaw and teeth. So during the extraction, I was awake when all 4 of my wisdom teeth was extracted, and to be honest, it really helped a lot getting my wisdom teeth extracted, because I don't have to feel the pain in my jawbones every time I eat. I don't have to worry about my teeth shaking every time I take a picture, and I don't have to worry about reaching all the way to the back to just floss and brush my teeth. So that was the extraction part that I uncovered or talked about. So now it's on to the recovery part, which it wasn't torturous. I was pretty much asleep for those first few days. So after the extraction, I was prescribed 3 kinds of meds to take. One was the ibuprofen, which reduces the swelling. The second is the amoxicillin, which reduces the inflammation and the pain. And the third, I don't know what name, but I was told to take it after breakfast, after supper, after lunch, or before bedtime. And then I was given a special rinse to just clean my teeth. It's sort of like a regular mouthwash, but it's a special mouthwash that I use every night before I go to bed. So that's been my recovery. Those first few days that I have been recovering, I was asleep. I got to, eat liquid foods, so I couldn't eat any solid foods for like a week or so. So this is now the second week, which is the final week for my wisdom teeth extraction to heal. So a week ago or so, I was able to brush my teeth, floss, and I was able to brush my teeth, floss, and rinse my mouth after 7 days. Usually it takes 7 to 10 days, and I was able to recover on time for 1 week. So after the extraction, I iced both of my cheeks, and it was painful at first. I wasn't swollen, so I didn't need any bone graft I didn't need any suctures or bone graft or stitches. I did have to use gauze pads and change it every hour, and it has helped a lot. So now I'm back to doing my normal routine, which consists of me working out every single day. So if there is something you should know about me, is every day I love working out, whether it's going on the treadmill, whether it's doing my chores, whether it's cooking and all that stuff. And now I just finished doing my 1 week's worth of chores, which is switching my bed sheet and loading my closet with not cleaned and washed laundry that I've been meaning to clean after a week, but I had no capacity or power to do chores a week ago because I was busy recovering from my wisdom teeth extraction, and I was in my room most of the time recovering. So that's why you all haven't been hearing from me over these 3 months, because a lot can happen that I don't want to get into. But I have been okay. I've been recovering, and I feel so much better. So that was my wisdom teeth extraction and what seriously happened during my wisdom teeth extraction. So I'm gonna now share what you are gonna expect during your wisdom teeth extraction and what you should do so that you feel less scared. So from my experience, what you're gonna expect at most for your wisdom teeth extraction is you're either gonna be sedated under local or general anesthesia. It's up to if you can handle if you have some kind of tolerance for pain. For me, I can tolerate pain, whether it's whether it's a needle in my intravenous, or whether it's a simple flu shot or a blood test. I have a high tolerance of pain for that, and luckily enough, my wisdom teeth extraction was one of them. I didn't choose to be sedated with general anesthesia because I know I'm brave enough to handle this extraction without being sedated, and luckily I didn't feel any pain at all. I was numbed the whole time. So onto the devastating side of things. So if you have seen Mr. Appleford updating us all about Jenny, you guys would know or already know that his wife passed, and I personally don't know. I don't have any words that can convey how I feel when Mr. Appleford announced that his wife passed away. It hit me so hard because even though I didn't have the chance to meet his wife in person, I did write his wife a letter one time during class. So in a way, his wife knew about me because I wrote her a letter. And even though I didn't even get to meet her in person, I know how amazing she was, because Mr. Appleford every day would tell us every good thing about his wife, whether it's what goes on at his home, or he mostly talks about his wife during class, from what I remember, and we all got to know how amazing his wife was, because I could tell the admiration and love in his eyes every time he'd tell us about her, and I would smile through every story he'd tell us about his wife, because every sacrificial thing he did for his wife is sweet. And one of them was he gave up eating meat just for his wife, and that to me is a sacrificial thing, because as you know, most of us enjoy eating meat and most of us love saving animals. So it's just a sweet sacrificial thing he did. So at this point, I really don't know what to say more because her passing is devastating to all of us. And I know some of you all loved watching Jenny and following through her cancer journey, and I can't really say how I feel because even though it has been a week, it's just still devastating to me that even though I never had the chance to meet her in person, I'm just really angry that cancer took away an amazing person like her, and I know how amazing she is because like I said, I wrote her a letter, and here's something that I also remember, and it was during the time his professor from his university, Mr. Appleford's university, there was this one time when him and Jenny were, going through, I wouldn't say it's a hard time, but if you are in a relationship and you have someone and you love someone, you will have times where you have arguments and you will say things you don't mean to say, and during that time, his professor from his university was coming to observe the way he teaches because, like I said, he's an amazing teacher that I had all of my 3 years of high school. So during that time, his professor was coming to my class to observe Mr. Appleford and the way he teaches and lectures his students through lessons. And during that time, Mr. Appleford I wouldn't say a rough time, but all I'm gonna say is him and his wife had little arguments, and Mr. Appleford that time was sad because he doesn't want to lose his wife. So me being the good student I am, I wrote him also a neatly detailed letter, on what to do if you and your significant other go into, arguments that led to your significant other to be mad at you. So I wrote him a letter, saying that he's not gonna lose his wife, that he should, sit her down, like they should just sit down and just work things out with each other and mostly do little things that make Jenny happy. And during that time when his professor was there, his professor saw the long letter I wrote for Mr. Appleford because because as a student, as a student, I loved having him as my teacher, but I also didn't want to see him sad all day just because of a little mishap that him and his wife had. So I wrote him a letter, stating what he should do, and luckily enough, his professor saw the letter and asked, if I don't know what really happened after, but I remember writing him a letter stating what he should do, like sit down and like work things out with her, like kind of like a reconciliation kind of thing. And another thing, and that is how I knew how amazing Jenny is, because even though like I said in this video, I have said that even though I didn't get the chance to meet her, I know how amazing she is because of the admiration, appreciation, and all that adoration Mr. Appleford showed while talking about Jenny. And I'm here to say that though I never got the chance to meet Jenny, that she is an amazing person. She is caring. She is beautiful inside and out, and that she beat cancer. And even though it was tumultuous, and even though it was hard, she still fought like the queen she is, and she fought like a warrior, and God gained an angel. And even though Jenny is not here with all of us physically, I know she's here in our hearts and in our dreams and in our memories. So I'm here to say also to Mr. Appleford and his kids and his family members that are affected by this, I want all of you to know that you are not alone. I know this grieving process is hard, because I know how much you all loved her, and I know this grieving process is hard. And I want you all to know that it's okay to cry. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not convey not convey, but like it's okay to it's okay to cry. And I know this grieving process is so hard because it just is, and because I have gone through that same grieving process myself when my dad passed of cancer 6 years ago, and I know what it feels like. And I want you all to know that you're not alone. All of us here love you. All of us support you all the way. And I want you all to know that you all can always reach out to me no matter where I am. And I'm here to not only be a light in this hard situation, but I'm here to be a source of comfort and a source of a safe place. So to Mr. Appleford, to the best teacher in the world, I know you're devastated right now. I know you and your kids are devastated. Everyone is. And I want you and everyone to know that you have all of us here with you. You have all of us here that love you, especially me, because I loved having you as my teacher. I loved hearing everything that goes on in your life, and I loved that I got the honor to write a letter to your wife. So to Mr. Appleford and his family and his wife's family, you guys are not alone. You guys have all of us here with you. And I want you all to know that all of us here love you. We can sympathize how you feel, and we are all here for you, and we love you all so much. And that you guys can reach out to me any time. You guys don't have to go through this grief alone. And that is all what I'm gonna say in this video. I know it has been 3 months since I last uploaded my first video, and I've seen every comment that you guys left in my first video, and I want to say thank you again for all the support you have given me, especially when it's my first video. I have been very nervous to come back, but I'm back. I'm recovered as always. So before I end this video, I want you all to know that you are loved, you are precious, you are worth it, and you are not alone. And most of all, please leave some prayers and love and empathy as Mr. Appleford and his kids and everyone that is affected by Jenny's loss. Leave some love and prayers to them, because it is what is needed at this time. And most of all, always stay strong and don't lose your smile no matter what. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, see you guys in the next video, and always smile and stay positive, and always stay true. Bye.